It's the Hip-Hop Gamer Show.
Yo, what up? It's the one and only Hip-Hop Gamer, Hot 97, GameStop, BT. You already know what it is. First off, Until Dawn, PlayStation 4 exclusive, supermassive games. What are y'all doing? Like, matter of fact, before we even get down and break down this review, I gotta ask Supermassive Games one question. What are y'all doing? Like, seriously, like, you guys are like trying to change the world or something, like the world of gaming. This game is amazing. It is excellent. It is so well thought out, planned out. The energy between the characters, the things that you learn and experience, the balance of interactivity from the actual gameplay, but the fact that it feels like you're looking at a movie and you're blending it in the way you guys designed it. That should be the end of the review right there. Like that's it. That should be the review right there. Like, you should get it and understand it from those words alone. Congratulations on being so amazingly creative with this idea of a game, Until Dawn. And the more you play the game, you'll understand why it's called Until Dawn. It's crazy. So let's break down the review. Let's talk graphics first. This game has the best graphics I've ever seen in my life in terms of being able to go to the store right now, buy a game, come home and play it. Best graphics I've ever seen. It literally looks like you're controlling real life people. For example, you guys seen those demos of Unreal Engine 4, right? Those tech demos. Like, I think it was a demo where they was in Paris and they had a regular loft, like a building, and you walking in the apartment, but it's a video game, it's a tech demo, and you just walk around. It looked like life, like it looks like that. Until Dawn looks straight up like real life characters in a movie, like you controlling a real human. Like, it looks best graphics I've seen. It looks better than The Order, and you know The Order is crazy. Now, Uncharted 4 hasn't come out on the market yet, and there's still things that they're working on. But even with the great Uncharted 4, and don't get me wrong, from a technical standpoint, Uncharted 4 is doing a whole lot more than Until Dawn is in terms of power and scale and things like that. People on screen, you know, I get it, alright? Don't think I don't know, I get it. I'm just talking about what that game has to offer and what I see, the graphical fidelity, everything that's there. Best graphics that I've ever seen and played at my house on my TV ever. Period. Let's break down these graphics and why I look like that. First off, graphically, the character models. That's the first thing. The character models, I never seen. It's like you was walking to the store and you saw a group of friends and you said, let me borrow your face and put it on the screen. And there's the graphics. It looks that real. We have tons of conversations of video games blurring the lines of film. We are now seeing it. We are now living it. This isn't the first game to do that, but this game takes it to a whole nother level. That's the first thing. Character models. I mean, I've never seen teeth in a video game look this real. I've never seen teeth. I mean, the separation of teeth, the shininess of teeth, the splits and cracks, like cracks in your lips and stuff like that. The details in your pores. Like, I've never seen it this detailed before. Never. It looks that real. Another thing is the environment. I've never seen the environment look this real. Like, the snow. When you step on the snow, your foot sinks in deep, and then the snow like comes up and spreads, and then you walk in. I mean, the detail is crazy. Like the lighting, the shadowing, everything is so pinpoint, dotted to the I, to the T, to the cross. Everything is so detailed. The attention to it. It's like, it's art for real. It's like it's like a painter with the perfect stroke. Pose. It's crazy. Okay. Blood. Like the special effects in the game, the blood. I'm gonna tell you right now, there's no other game that I've seen that made blood look so real. And when I mean blood, I'm talking about like real human blood, that dark, gooey, sticky blood, like that blood, like it looked like that. Like it's crazy. There's parts in this game when you see some of the kills, you will be like, yo, what the fuck? Like. It's like that, yo. Then this I spoke about the snow already, but the fire. If you thought Tomb Raider had fire, no. I love you, Square Enix. I love y'all. I love you, Crystal Dynamics. But no. The fire in this game alone, it's like, yo, how do you make it look like that? It's like Supermassive Games was like, you know what? Like, I want to show the world that Hollywood lives in this studio. Let me show you these effects. Like, that's what they did, yo. It's crazy. Then the debris, like when you see like the wind blowing and the trees. But like this, the game is so detailed that some of the jackets that they got on, the fur on the jackets, you see each individual strand of fur blowing like in the wind like this. Like chinchilla for real. Like it, I'm like, how the hell you do that? It's like the Drive Club of movie interactive games or something. Like, it's ridiculous graphically. Oh my god. And another thing about the graphics is the camera angles. Now the person that actually you know, like the team that did this game, I believe has a background of film, like he's an actual film director that brought his talent to video games. Now I'm telling you right now, the camera angles in this game alone is what makes it so intense, what also brings that scare factor. I mean, damn, like there's parts in the game where you walk in and they just view on the feet, like they show the feet, it didn't pan up, and then you walk around and they got you at a long drawn distance, and then there's parts where it's real up close and they showing the back. Like it's like an orchestra. It's like they orchestrated every moment of this game, man. It's that crazy. Graphics insane. So now let's move over to the gameplay and break that down. The mood of the game, the entire game, the mood is the key to the game. That's why it feels so real, because the environment truly comes to life. The ambiance of everything, the mood of the game, the way the tone is set right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? It feels eerie. It gives you an uneasy feeling. Even when there's nothing scary happening, the mood of the game tells you that you don't want to be here. It's that engaging. Crazy. Then the use of QuickTime. Now, what's so amazing about this game is that there's parts in this game where you may have shortcuts. Then there's parts in this game where you want to play it safe. So if you play it safe, in the QuickTime icon pop up, it's like a meter, like in a circle, and it goes a little slower if you're trying to play it safe. If you're trying to be fast, it goes quicker. But the problem is, sometimes you may need to go fast, but if you go fast, you got to be accurate, because if you miss something, it could cause a ripple effect in the story. Oh my god! The gameplay within the QuickTime plays a part in the story, so it makes it that much more challenging because it's quick. It's like when they say QuickTime, that joint is quick, and it also helps you like with your like coordination, like when you pushing the buttons, you gotta like be on point. It's kind of like Simon Says, or not Simon Says, but you know that joint. I think it is Simon Says, where you got the you gotta follow the pattern, but that's a whole nother story. The game is crazy. The next thing I want to talk about is the fun of decision making. The decision making is fun because it, like, if you're playing this game, even if you're by yourself, but if you're playing it with a group of people, it creates conversation within the game. It creates tons of conversation because it's like, yo, like, what am I gonna do? And then you have this long drawn out conversation, and then you're talking about the characters, you're talking about this. The game sucks you in. For real, it's really that good. It's really that great. It's very fun, man. It's and every decision you make is so crucial. It's got me excited, man. It's crazy. Then they got these other parts in the game where they're called don't move moments. So you hold in a controller and you see like the light of the PlayStation controller and you can't move. You cannot move. You like this. The controller's vibrating and everything like that, but you cannot move. Like your muscles literally gotta be like this. You gotta stay still. You see how I'm like right now? You can't move at all. And then after you like do that and stuff like that, the feeling is so suspenseful. It's like, yo, why did they just tell me not to move? Now when you're able to move, you're like wondering what's going on, so now you scared. It's crazy. Then the ease of use, like the game is very, very simple and easy to play, but that's what makes it more fun and engaging, because you got so much that you're looking at and you got so much that you're actually doing and trying to figure out and understand and this and that. So you walk around, you're controlling everything, you make this, make that. Like it's so intuitive. It is great. So great, man. And the thing is, when you're walking, you know, your right analog stick is like, let's say you got your phone and you're trying to use the from your phone or whatever, like, you know, you can move the right analog stick up and down so you can move the camera light or flashlight or whatever you got in your hand. And then like if you want to turn a page on a book, you just swipe with the touchpad. So these little things that they do to make use of the game and the controller and just the environment, it all comes together so well. So that was the gameplay. Now let's talk about the features. One of the best feature in this game is they allow you to enable the camera so they could capture you during certain areas of the game that they call cheap shots. So what our cheap shots are basically jump scares. I can't tell you what they are because I don't want to spoil it, but there's parts in this game that's going to have your vocal cords on the highest level of soprano. I'm telling you, man, you're gonna be out at the edge of your seat. I'm telling you, man. I don't care how hardcore you think you are, you're gonna lose. Yo, if you're a gamer, you get engaged with this game, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna own you. It's gonna own you. Real talk. So the best feature of the game is definitely the jump scares and stuff like that. And another great feature of the game is how they allow you to use like all the characters, you know what I'm saying? So you actually get a sense of everyone, who they are, in that attachment. So I think that's great in terms of features. Presentation, flawless. Flawless. First off, the way they introduce the characters, they say who they are and key qualities of their character, and you need to remember them, because you got certain people that's loving, certain people that's persuasive, like, you know what I'm saying, certain people that are jokesters, like you know, so you gotta know who you're using. You gotta know what you're doing. Like you gotta know a lot of stuff, man. It's such a beautiful, breathtaking experience, man. Seriously, it's crazy. Then the setting, like in terms of the presentation, like the setting, the way they did it, it's like you going away, you know, you're supposed to be on a vacation with your friends. There was a terrible accident that happened, so you're just trying to reunite and get past the accident and just kind of make life go back to normal. So that's like the setting. But what makes it so amazing is that normal never comes. I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm gonna leave it at that. Normal never comes. It's crazy. Oh man. So, and the last thing is the fun factor. In my opinion, you definitely not only want to play this game, but you want to play this game, you want to play with friends, you want to play it over and over again, because it's decision-based game, so you never know how things are going to turn out. And also, I recommend you not play this game by yourself. If you like get scared and stuff like that, don't play this game by yourself. Like games like Until Dawn, PT, like stuff like that, I don't play by myself. I don't play scary games by myself, period, roughly. I just don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can say what you want about me, I don't care, but I don't do that. For real. But overall, Until Dawn is an amazing game, amazing title. The only thing, I don't have nothing, like, the only thing I could say as a suggestion, as a recommendation, and it's not even needed, but it'd be that much more exciting if it was there. But if they had an option to put a time limit on every decision that you made, that would be real cool. Because then it's like you don't got time to really think about it and whatever. Because in real life, if you was really there in the way it is, you wouldn't have that time. You see what I'm saying? So don't get me wrong, there's parts in this game where certain decisions are timed, which makes it much more like, oh my God. But there's a lot of parts in the game where you make a decision and it's not timed. You see what I'm saying? So I think that every decision that you make, especially the crucial decisions, should have a time limit on it, because it's based off of a butterfly effect type of thing. It's certain decisions that you make change the pace of the entire story. So overall, this game is phenomenal. One of the best games that I played this year. One of the best games released this generation. This is definitely a one-of-a-kind title, and it also makes me think about what David Cage is going to do next, because this game kind of fits in line with that. It borrows from a lot of things, you know. It has some elements of Saw, you know. It has some elements of like, you know, those. I wouldn't say. How can I say it? I don't want to say certain things because I don't want to spoil it. You know, I want you to start thinking that the game is phenomenal, man. Until Dawn. Check it out. Peace.